Hello, welcome back to This Podcast Takes Tokens. I'm Ryan, joined by my brother Deric. You've hit the show. We're going to talk about things that we loved growing up, things that we love now, things that we're watching now, that we loved when we grew up, and we can't stand now. We're just running the gamut of all this stuff. So we're gonna pick it up here. Today we're gonna be talking about our top 5 favorite video games of all time. I'm really excited about this one. I love video games so much. And stick with us. We're going to be right back after this intro. And hey, if you've got a favorite video game, throw it in the comments, and we'll read it towards the end of the show.
Yeah. Your local video store card.
A comic book in your back pocket.
Games with no tutorials.
Music you had to discover.
And drinking water straight from the hose.
These are the things us millennials remember fondly. We are the Jennings brothers.
Join us after the streetlights come on
as we race our bikes from the top of the hill
right down memory lane.
Exchange those quarters because this podcast takes tokens.
All right, friends, we're going to be talking about our top 5 favorite video games of all time. 5 of them.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Just
but
5.
5. Definitely 5.
10 total. 10 total.
10 total.
Between the two of us, yes.
Yes. Oh, gosh darn it. I love video games. I've loved them ever since I was, I don't know, first time I played them in Aunt Kathy's, probably 3, whenever I could pick up a controller.
Right.
And just started playing them, and that's just how it's been. We were actually playing, my family and I were playing Mario Party just a little bit ago.
Oh, that's a great one.
Here. Yeah. And I'm like, golly, like, I can't remember what we were playing one of the games, and they were like, gosh, how are you so fast? Like, you had to hit a hammer or something really quick. And I'm like, I've been playing these for like 39 years, so I
just got that muscle twitch
memory. So. Anyway, let's run down our top 5 favorite video games of all time. Like I said before, the introduction we had here, if you've got a favorite video game or your top 5 or whatever, please throw it in the comments. We'll talk about it towards the end of the show. And all right. So my episode, I'm going to start with my number 5. It is from December 13th, 2002. I accidentally had 2022 on here, and that's not right. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Did you play this one?
Wind Waker, I played just a little bit.
Okay.
I think I had a GameCube whenever this one came out. I played Four Swords. I remember that because I had the Game Boy Clamshell Advance, and it plugged into the GameCube, and I played Four Swords with that. I really liked that. And then there was like the Seasons game, I think, that went with that, if I remember correctly.
Maybe
and
I can't. Yeah.
I think Wind Waker came out after this, didn't it?
Yeah. It.
Or was it?
I don't remember if it came out. I think it came out before. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. I don't. There were several like Zelda GameCube games that they put out.
Yeah,
Zelda games they put out on the GameCube. Whether they were like they had the Master Quest for like Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. But yeah, and then the Four Swords adventures.
Yeah,
but yeah. Wind Waker.
Wind Waker had like that cartoon style, right?
Yeah, it was like cel shaded. Yeah. When I first saw this game, like I think I bought it, and I don't know if I didn't even like look at the back of the box or what, but as soon as I put it in, I'm like, oh, this is cel shaded. I was like, what? This was not, because Nintendo had, like, I think a couple of years, maybe a year or two before that, whenever they released or announced the GameCube, they had given us a tech demo, and it was Zelda, and it looks like, you can still look it up online, it looks really good, like, for the time, and it looked like realistic, you know, I mean, as realistic as you could get back then. So I think a lot of us, that's what we thought we were getting. And then when Wind Waker came out, it's like not even that at all. And we're like, whoa, like, what is this? But man,
I know there was a lot of disappointment with that cel-shaded animation thing from people.
There was, but now I think it's like this is one. If you look it up, this is like one of the top rated Zelda games.
Yeah,
like
people excellent gameplay.
Like, oh yeah, and over time I think people just warmed up to it. And I've played through this several times. I bought the they did an HD remake for Wii U, and I've got that one too. And they're supposed to be putting it out on Switch 2 at some point. So I'm hoping I'll totally buy it again. I don't care what they ask me for it. But man, this game, like, it didn't have a lot of dungeons. I think there was like 4 dungeons total. But like you're on this boat and you've got this whole map. Like Hyrule has been flooded and you've got this whole map of just water, and it's in a grid. Like you can look at your map and see the grid. Every grid mark has at least one island on there. So like you can go into these different islands and there may be like a heart piece on this island, or there's like a puzzle over here, or something like that. So there was always there was a ton of stuff to do in this game, and it made up for, kind of the limited, like just the 4 dungeons. Cause usually I think the Zelda games have traditionally, not now, but traditionally have had, 6 or 7 dungeons in them.
Yeah. I think 8 in the first one, right? I
think that's right. Yeah. You're right. Yep. Yeah.
All the Zelda remakes that they do all these remasters and HD versions and everything. We've never gotten the first Zelda remade in any real way. Like it's been like reissued, re-released, but I don't know that it's been like fully like given the remake treatment. I feel like that's one that we need to have remade really well.
I agree, because they remade for Switch. They remade Link's Adventure, which was or Link's Awakening, which was from the Game Boy. I'm like, they could totally remake. Good. Yeah, they could totally remake the original one like that, and I'd be completely fine with it. But I don't know if Nintendo's like, oh, this is like a holy grail. We just can't touch this game, because they haven't really remade like the original Super Mario Brothers. I mean, they've done like Mario Maker and stuff like that, but
yeah, I guess that's true. But I'd still like to see it.
Yeah. Oh, I would too. I totally. Yeah. Zelda for them prints money. I think it's just like that's a franchise that's just prints money for them, so they could do whatever with it.
Imagine Zelda 1 as my number 1 pick, which is Breath of the Wild. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So for me, number 1, my first pick, not my number 1 pick, my first pick is going to be. I'm going to piggyback on you here a little bit, and I'm going to go with Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Awesome.
This was a Nintendo Switch game. To me, this is like the pinnacle of Zelda gaming. It doesn't get any better than this. Tears of the Kingdom was close, but I felt like Breath of the Wild was better. And I just enjoyed it. It was a great game. Like I said, a culmination of years of Zelda gaming in one game. Nice open world play. It's really fun. You move at your own pace, get distracted by side quests here and there. Plenty of objectives and more side quests to go after. And lots of little things like track down like your little like Aka rocks or whatever, the Korra seeds or something like that. And all the shrines that you unlock and you find and all the little pieces to collect and build up your stamina and your heart and health and everything. Yeah. And then just lots of like different fight mechanics and just different ways to fight the different creatures throughout the game. And you could totally take a passive stance on this game and not fight anything if you wanted to.
Oh, sure.
I don't know exactly how that works. I've heard of it. I've heard people have done this and they've defeated the game without actually like really truly fighting, but being creative with, I guess, bombs and stuff. But
yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. Like, it's just it's such a fun game. And there's lots of it's got all the puzzle mechanics in there and everything. And then like the different ways that you can interact with the environment and like the, what is it called again? The shishiki, the tablet that you use to hold things and stuff like that. It's been like a couple of years since I played it, but that's just that for me. Zelda, I had to pick a Zelda game because Zelda is just like one of the top franchises for me, and
it's a staple.
So Breath of the Wild for me is probably my favorite Zelda game of all time.
Yeah.
It's a great culmination. It just edges out the original for me, but only because the original holds such a nostalgic place.
Sure. I mean, I agree. I think gameplay wise, like obviously Breath of the Wild is so much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's a nostalgia thing with the original that's hard to beat. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, I remember like I bought that game on my Wii U because I think it released with the Wii U and then with the Switch 2 when it came out, or with the Switch 1 when it came out. And I ended up buying it for the Wii U. Like I think I got like I don't know. I was poor back then, but like I got like a Christmas bonus at work or something, and I was like, oh, I'm going and buying this game. The only thing I didn't like about that game was that your weapons deteriorated and broke. Like that drove me crazy. I know you can go get the Master Sword and it doesn't break, but it like runs out of energy, I think, and it has to like charge back up before you can use it. I didn't like that. I'm like, if you just give me weapons that don't break, I will like just be in love with this game. But yeah, like the traversal and everything in that game, like there was really no limit of where you could go or what you could climb up anything if you had enough stamina. And if you were creative with it, you'd climb up and find little tiny sections that allowed you to stop and gain more stamina back up. That probably weren't supposed to be that way, but that's just kind of how they were in the game. Yeah, they were there, and then you'd continue climbing. Yeah, being able to like purchase different clothing and stuff that gives you different, like increases your stamina, you know, or your climbing speed, and gives you just different attribute changes and stuff, and
freezing temperatures or warm
freezing. That was cool. Yeah, and then you could if you didn't have any clothes to keep you warm, you could like cook something that was spicy, and it would like give you 5 minutes of warmth or something like. And it was so good. Like I remember when I was playing that, you know, you start out on that plateau, and I was like, okay, this is okay. I like the way it, you know, I like aesthetically the way it looks and everything. And then the first time when I had to get across a gap, and the only way to get across it was cutting down a tree and building a bridge. It was before you had that the parachute thing,
paraglide,
and you paraglided. That's it. And I cut down a tree to get me over this gap, and I'm like, what is this game? Like, it's so awesome. So yeah. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick. And
the mechanic of the weapons breaking, I like for the challenge, and it kind of like there's weapons aplenty. I felt like, and I felt like the problem I had was hoarding. I would hoard weapons a lot, but it reminded me of one of my favorite GameCube games. I think it was GameCube, maybe it was PlayStation. PlayStation 2, rather, called Dark Cloud. Do you ever play Dark Cloud?
Oh, I've wanted to play it. It's on my list. They have it on PlayStation Plus Premium. You can play it on there. Yeah.
That's fun. It's kind of, it's like a Zelda-like games, like PlayStation taking a stab at Zelda-like games. But it had the mechanic of your weapons degrading over time. But you could also like upgrade your weapons. I think you would find gems or crystals or something like that, and you would use those to upgrade your weapons. I haven't played that one in like 20 plus years. But
sure.
Yeah, I like that one too. And it was that one was a little harder to like. The weapons were a little rarer in that one, if I remember correctly. But I enjoyed it.
I mean, there was, you're right, there was a lot of weapons, but I was like you, like I'd hoard them and I'm like, gosh, this is a good weapon. I don't want to use it because I don't want to break.
But then you wouldn't use it.
Then you would never use it. So, but I'm anxious to go back and play that on my Switch 2 now, because they've got like, you know, you can, well, if you have like Nintendo online or whatever, they just give you the free upgrade for the game. So it'll be fun to go back when I have some time to play that and just.
With the new enhanced graphics and all that.
Yeah.
That's all they changed on it, though, right? The new one is just better graphics.
They enhanced they fixed the frame rate, so it's like a lot smoother now, apparently.
Oh yeah, because sometimes like
yeah.
you'd be attacking and multiple enemies and it kind of like glitch up on you. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So
right, number 2. I'll let you go on to number two.
Okay. This will be a 5-hour episode. Okay, this is from 2013 for Xbox 360, BioShock Infinite.
I figured you'd pick a BioShock.
Yeah, the first one was really good. The second one, like I own all 3 of them. The second one was like, it's okay, but the third one, Infinite, like, oh my god! Did you play this? You played the first one, didn't you?
I played the first one. I bought the trilogy on the Switch, and I have the trilogy on a re-release of the trilogy on one of the Xbox consoles. But I've only ever played the first and a little bit of the second one. I've never played Infinite. But it's like Infinite. Set in like what?
Wow.
The bicentennial or something like that?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, it's like the 1920s or it's like around the 1920s, 1930s, but it's got like a lot of religious like things with it where it's not like necessarily like Christianity, but there's this guy that has basically made this cult. It's almost like
they were all kind of culty though, weren't they?
Yeah, well, yeah, but like this is something like where they're like looking at like worshiping him and like his ideology and stuff like that, but he's like mixing Christianity in with it a little bit. And I don't know, but it's like it's not underwater, it's in this sky that's been built up in the clouds. Or in this
that's right.
city that's been built up in the clouds. And oh my gosh, like I remember when I played this, because there's weird things in there. Like you'll be walking around and there will be like a barbershop quartet and they're singing, but they're singing like a Beach Boys song. And you're like, what is going on with this? And there's just a lot of little things in there like that. And if you haven't played it, I won't spoil the ending for you in case you ever do play it. But like, I remember when I finished that game, like I thought like I'm never going to be able to play a game that has as good a storyline as this ever again. Like,
really,
I literally sat the controller down and just sat there and thought about it for probably 15 or 20 minutes. And I was all about this game. Like I was posting stuff on Facebook about it. Like one of my buddies was like, man, you're really getting into BioShock Infinite, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, like I've played through it probably 4 times. And oh my gosh, it's just
did another game ever come along with a better story or make you feel the same way or more?
No, I have not yet.
All right.
Not yet. Yeah. It's so good. And I don't know. I know that some people didn't like it, but like for me, it was like peak gaming experience. And, at least as far as story goes, the gameplay is fun. It's BioShock gameplay, but like you do have like you've got little rails and stuff. Like you've got this arm thing that is like a hook, and you'll be like in the sky, and you can hook onto these rails, and you're shooting while you're on these rails, and you're like going between like different parts of the city, like over these huge expanses of just sky. And you can see the earth down below you and all that stuff. And it's just, man, gosh, this game is so good. It's the best BioShock in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard mixed things on it, but that's
exactly it. Yeah. I don't know if it's like, the kind of religious undertones turn people off of it or what. I don't really know. But I mean, the twist in the first one is like, so good, right? Like it's so just iconic. And so I don't know if people are comparing it to the first one, and which is fair, I guess. But
yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah. But it's on my top 5 list. BioShock Infinite, loved it. Still love it. Still own it.
Well, I think then it's only fair that I go with this is a 4th entry into a series, really. But Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Vice City. I knew it'd be Vice City.
Great game. I love that whole like 80s aesthetic, and it had a pretty great storyline going on throughout it. It's a nice open world. but it's not too much. It's just the right amount. Like I like 5. Don't get me wrong. 5 is great. There's just a lot. There's a lot to play. A lot. I haven't finished it yet. It's just so much and it's so distracting that like I can't stay focused on my. I need a smaller story. I need a smaller open world. I can't do like these big giant like massive open world games because I get too distracted and I just never end up doing much. But like like farming or whatever the side quests happen to be. But this game was a perfect mix, and it just edged out 3 because it's got that whole 80s aesthetic that just it works. It's got such a great 80s synth vibe that I just love it. And then like I said, lots of side quests, and it's just a classic GTA game.
I mean, there was parts in it, I'm sure it was intentional, that reminded me a lot of the movie Scarface.
Yeah, it's based off of that a little bit.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah,
that movie, man, or that game. I played that. That's actually, I think that is the only GTA game that I've actually finished.
Yeah, really?
Is that one? Yeah, because like I've owned all of them. Like I played 3, I just never finished 3. GTA 4 was really fun, but I never finished it. 5. Yeah, it's too big. And I think 6 is supposed to be even bigger than 5.
I know.
Like, I can't. Like, you're not going to give me a game that's going to take me 10 years to beat. Like, there's just... like,
I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Vice City was...
Vice City.
Good. Yeah. I love just driving around listening to... what was that?
The radio stations?
There was one that was like... It was like yacht rock, basically. Was one of them.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I've been waiting, for a girl like you or whatever. And
they had like a lot of like actual like music too.
Oh yeah. There was licensed music that was in there. Yeah, it was really good.
And like if you ever played it on your Xbox, like your original Xbox, you could put music on your Xbox, right? You could then play them through the radio on your car, which was just like even better. It was so great. I love that.
You could do that, with GTA, because they came boxed, right? You remember that? GTA 3 and Vice City for Xbox was released together. I remember buying that. I never did. Oh, you have
Still
it?
Have it.
Oh,
Still have it, yeah.
I guess I never played San Andreas. That's the one I've never played. And I've heard that one's really good, but I've not played that one. So, but yeah, man.
Yeah, I think San Andreas came out after Vice City, didn't it? It was like
it did.
3, Vice City, San Andreas. There was like a bunch of like PSP versions and like a Game Boy Advance one, and then there's 4 and 5. I don't think there was like Liberty City Stories and like all the other little ones.
Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, and yeah.
But that's mine.
Okay, well, all right. My next one, my number 3, because I numbered mine because that's just great. You'll be able to guess this one. We've done an episode on it. 1997, GoldenEye 007.
GoldenEye.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
what more can we say about this game than what we? If you love GoldenEye, check out our episode on it. We did a whole hour and 15-minute episode or whatever on that
earlier in the year. Wasn't that long ago?
I think we actually did. We maybe that's not on the page anymore. I thought we like streamed a little bit of us playing that multiplayer or something. I can't remember.
It's on the live. It's on the live.
Back, okay.
Yeah, which you can get through. Like the Patreon has access to the lives.
Yeah. So man, this game. I mean, everything. The single player campaign, the multiplayer, which was, I think we discussed this on our episode on it, was thrown in as an afterthought like a couple weeks before they released it.
Oh man, that's what made it.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. Like without that, I think it would be a good Nintendo 64 game, but the multiplayer elevated it to a great Nintendo 64 game. Like, absolutely. I mean, get 3 of the friends around. Because, I mean, the Nintendo 64, I know they had, like, the peripheral for the PlayStation that you could plug in extra controllers, but, like, the N64 had 4 ports built into the thing.
Yeah. I think the only games on the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 that you played with more than 2 players were, like, basketball and maybe football games.
Yeah.
That was about it. Like, that's all I ever saw anybody playing more than 2 players on was those types of games. I never saw anybody playing any other. I could be wrong. I'm sure there were others, but that's all I ever saw anybody use that for.
I'm sure there were. I can't imagine many developers added that as a feature though, because since you have to like buy this peripheral separately,
Yeah.
like why waste the time? Who's going to buy it? You know, why waste the effort to like add 4 players in your game if
Meanwhile, almost every N64 game that's multiplayer, you can play up to 4 players.
4 players. Mario Party. I mean, freaking Mario Kart 64. All that.
Yeah.
But GoldenEye. I mean, freaking the cheat codes. Even like you can play through the game, play through the levels again with. I want to be in paintball mode, or I want to be in DK mode, or I think it'd be fun just to go around with a golden gun and just one shot everybody.
Yeah.
I want to be invincible.
Slaps only.
Slaps don't like, oh my gosh, it was, this game, it is just an absolute classic game. It's so good. I've got so many memories like with you playing it and just at friends' houses playing it with our Aunt Kathy. I remember like her and I got through on 00 Agent together with it.
Wow.
It was... Yeah, that was
those last levels on 00 Agent had to have been just insane.
They were tough. I remember like we were going, the last part, like you've got to go down that antenna and like you're shooting at Trevelyan while he's down there. And like Aunt Kathy
kept tiny dying, little platform at the end.
Yes, she kept dying. She could get to that spot, but he just kept like killing her. And finally, I was like, "You get to that spot, and then let me see if I can't beat him." And she's like, "Okay." So she got to that spot because I couldn't get to that spot. She couldn't beat Trevelyan, and together we were able to do it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way you got to do some of them. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Just, recognize each other's strengths.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good time.
All right, number 3 for me. Man, this is a tough one. I gotta I'm kind of like playing my order as we go, trying to match your energy. So I'm gonna go with Metal Gear Solid as my number 3. It's just it's a great spy game, a great espionage like stealth game. Great cast of characters. Like all the enemies are just like different and like fun, and it introduced like all these different little mechanics, like the whole thing with like Psycho Mantis and like vibrating a controller and reading your memory cards and things like that. Oh, it was just great. And then it had such replayability because you could beat the game, and then maybe you would get like a bandana or the James Bond suit or the stealth camouflage or something like that. Yeah, and then you go back and play it through again. And there was like multiple like alternate endings and like all these different ways that the game could turn out. I mean, you like eventually worked out to the same conclusion usually, just either with Meryl or with Otacon. But there were like various ways that you could get there within reason. 2 discs, changing the disc. I mean, this is just a great game. It was a great game. And then there was like that one thing like where you had to like, the code to contact somebody was on the back of the physical game. Like you had to look at the back of the game.
You had to look at it. Yeah.
And without that, you didn't know. So that was great.
Yeah. It was, oh man. Yeah. If you like Metal Gear Solid, much like GoldenEye, we did an episode on Metal Gear Solid. Go back and check that out.
Solid. That's right.
But yeah, man, the villains in that I think are really what makes that. Like they are like Spider-Man and Batman level villains.
Yes,
like they're just they're so iconic. They're fun. Yeah, they're just so good. And like some of them, like you sympathize with Sniper Wolf a little bit, and it's just Vulcan Raven. Golly, what a bad A that guy was,
or Gray Fox.
Gray Fox, yes.
It's another one you sympathize with.
Yeah. Like the characters weren't just like they're bad guys. Yeah. Like they had layers to them. Like even the protagonists, like even Ocelot. Yeah, Ocelot. Oh my gosh, Ocelot is still just an awesome. I think he's in like every game. I think
so. Yeah.
And I know he's in Guns and Patriots. Which did you see? They're releasing Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2 this October. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. I saw that they announced like the run up of the games that were going to be on it or something. And October. Awesome.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm
I'll be
looking
looking
forward
forward
to
to
it.
getting that one. Yeah.
The fourth one was a lot of fun, but there's like at the end, it's like an hour and a half cutscene. I'm not kidding, but yeah, the first one, Metal Gear Solid's where it all started. Like I know there was a Metal Gear games
Solid.
like on NES, yeah, but
Yeah.
like Solid was where just the it was so cinematic. I remember playing that
Mm-hmm.
like I was like I have never played a game like this before. Like you've
Yeah.
got Snake going through the water, and you've got like that the chorus music playing in the
Yeah.
background,
And then
and
it gets like muffled as you're in the water, and then
yeah,
yeah, like you said, very cinematic. It was like playing a movie.
it
It was so
was,
much fun. It was so much fun.
yeah,
I love that game.
yeah,
Spent
it's
so
really
many
cool.
hours playing that. It beat that game
Mm.
more than any other game, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I love that
Man.
game.
I've beaten it. I would always get the camouflage first. I always save Otacon first because that was
Oh yeah.
so handy to have the stealth camouflage. It didn't work on bosses, but it was so handy just to you could just run through the game basically with that stealth
Yeah.
camouflage on. And then they had they had a GameCube remake that was Twin Snakes, and that
Mm-hmm.
was really good too. And I sold that. I wish it was another one of those games I wish I'd never sold, but
Yeah.
I was young and I needed money to buy new systems, so that's what I did.
Yep. All right, number 4. What you
All
got
right,
for me?
number 4, number 2, whatever. This game. It was really, really hard for me to decide between this one and my number 1 game because they both mean so much to me.
Ooh.
This one is from 2004, Half-Life 2. I have
okay.
played this game more than any other game. Like it came out on PC. I didn't have a PC back then. When it came out, it was such a huge thing because the first Half-Life was like, it became really big. And golly, I ended up when I finally got a computer that could play it, I ended up buying it, and it could run it, but not at the best settings. But I could run it, and I played through that several times. And then when they had they released it on Xbox, I bought it on the original Xbox, played through it. Then they released the orange box on Xbox 360, which I still have, and I played through that. And I played through. They had like episode 1 and 2 that were like continuing the story after that, and freaking episode 2 ends on this massive cliffhanger. If anybody's played this game, they know exactly what I'm talking about. This massive cliffhanger. There's like a big character that dies, and then it just ends. And it's like I don't remember if it says like to be concluded in episode 3. I don't think it does now that I'm saying that. But like they never gave us episode 3. That story has never been completed. And I doubt we'll ever get a Half-Life 3 now because like Valve has, Steam has sold off now, and like I don't know if they like Valve puts all their effort into Steam, they don't make games anymore, and it's just oh my gosh. But this game, yeah, I've played this. I can't even count how many times I've played this game. It's just so good. It's so good. It's so much fun. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I've never played this game.
Yeah.
Never. I know my son loves it. He loves this game, and
Oh yeah.
the orange
I could see
box
that.
and all that.
Yeah. They're like very sciencey and stuff like that. And there's has he
Puzzles and
showed you
stuff.
has he showed you the gravity gun?
No.
If next time he's playing it, or if you ever see him playing it, like just ask him to show you the gravity gun, because it's like this. You end up going to this level, and you're in this like city that's been like overtaken by these like alien life forms and all this stuff, and it's basically like it's a ghost town now, except for all these things in there, and so you don't have any weapons, and this NPC like gives you this gravity gun, and you get it, and you're like, okay, what is this? And then you can just start pulling anything into the gun, like any debris that's laying around. You could pull it into the gun and then fire it back. And like you'll find saw blades that are just like sitting around. You can pull those in and then shoot them at the enemies and like cut them in half and stuff as it's flying through there. And that gravity gun is so cool. It's like one of the best weapons in gaming. It's just so awesome.
No, never played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know it existed really
Mm-hmm.
until I don't know a few years ago. Like it
Mm-hmm.
just never like came on my radar. Although
Yeah.
the portal gun, I guess Portal I was kind of familiar with a little bit just because of like
Yeah.
the portaling aspect of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Portal's really good too. And it's in the same universe as
Yeah.
like all their games are in the same universe. That's another thing. I wish we get a Portal 3. We'll never get that. Yeah. Half-Life 2.
Yeah. All right. Okay, mine number 4. What are we calling it? 4 or 2 or however you're
Or
counting
2.
this in.
I'm going down, you're going up.
It's my fourth one. I didn't put years on any of these. I didn't think to put like years or dates or anything. You started throwing out dates. I'm like, I don't have dates, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah. I noticed that. So I'm like,
you can look it up if you want.
Yeah.
But okay. So my next one. These are in no particular order. SimCity 3000 Ultimate. Man,
3,000. Wow, I would have guessed 2,000.
Yeah, 3000 Ultimate. I love that game. Played that one so much. So much. I play this one all the time. I still have it. I play it like you could a while back, like I think EA had a thing where you could like redeem, like, you know, you have like the disc and the code. Yeah. So whenever everybody like started getting away from discs and stuff like that, they did a thing where you could redeem the code with your EA online account or something like that. Yeah. So I did that with this and like The Sims and a couple other games. Mm-hmm. And so now I have like a digital copy of it with them, so I can download it and play it anytime. Mm-hmm. But man, yeah, like this one I play all the time. I love this game. It's just a great like city builder game. I love just like going in and managing that city and like building it out and like figuring out how all it works and like layering it and all that. And it's just the right balance of complexity, and it's challenging, but it's also kind of casual. And yeah, I really loved it. I had a lot of fun with it. I was really disappointed with all the versions of it they put out after. I wish there was like a good mobile version of this game that wasn't just like a money grab or a microtransaction
that's EA
game.
For you. That's all EA is anymore.
That's all it is anymore. Yeah, I know. But in the early days of tablet gaming, of like Android tablets and stuff like that, they did put out a SimCity game that was like, you purchase it once and that was it. And it worked and it was great. It was a great game, but they sunsetted it and then they put out this newer version that's like all about like microtransactions and everything. And that one sucked. Yep. But yeah, man, this is a great game. I love this game. I could play this game. I still play this game. I played this game a couple weeks ago. Like I just throw this game on and I love it. Yeah. I love it so much. It's such a simple, easy game to just throw on while I'm watching a movie or something and just relax and chill and play. And yeah, I love it. I love a city builder. And I remember the first time I saw this, I was at a friend's house and I just thought, man, what is that? I think that was 2000 that he had.
2000. Yeah. That's when I played a lot.
Man, what is that? Yeah.
And then I loved 3000. I'm sure 3000 was the same way, but I loved getting, like, you get your city built up, and then if I ever got bored with it, I'd just, like, have a natural disaster come through. Oh. You know, like, it's a tornado. Or, like, you could do, like, Godzilla or something. Do you remember that? Like, was that in 3000? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I don't remember Godzilla. I never, like, initiated the disasters. But it seemed like there was times where I'd be playing the game, and the city that I had built, for whatever reason, was just a magnet for disasters. And I was just like constantly like hit with these disasters. And I'd have to like start a whole new city. Because for whatever reason, that one would just like get disasters all the time. But then like some of them I'd build and they would hardly ever have disasters happen. Which was great. So, yeah. But yeah, it's such a fun game. I love that.
It is. It's super relaxing, like you were saying, to just sit down and play that. I have City Skylines, which is kind of a spiritual successor to that. My son was really into it, and I kind of started playing it a little bit after that, but I haven't done near the amount of playing on it as he has. But yeah, it's a lot like that. But yeah, just a good city builder, man. Like it's just a good way to you just kind of, I don't want to say you shut your brain off. You don't do that because you're actively like trying to figure it. Yeah, you zen out a little bit. Yeah.
That's what it's great for. I love that. Yeah. All right, number
All
ones.
right. My
Number
one favorite game of all time is from 1998, the Nintendo 64 title, The Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time. This game, I have so many memories with playing it at our Aunt Kathy's. And I would take these adventures and I'd go out in her backyard and I'd pretend to be Link and I would run around Hyrule. And then I remember going to the balloon derbies a lot. And I just envisioned the field there, the field at that balloon derby. I envisioned that as the Hyrule field from the game. And I would just, in my head, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like the Kakariko village would be over here, and here's where the castle would be. And this game is just like, it literally, this sounds so corny, but like it has become part of me. Like I just adore this game so much. And I think a lot of it's the nostalgia. Like you were saying with like the original Legend of Zelda, like it hits me. Like I played A Link to the Past a lot with Aunt Kathy at her house, but then when this game came out and like I went over there one weekend and she had a Nintendo 64 and she's like, I've got, this new Zelda game. You want to try it out? And I'm like, oh my gosh, Zelda's in 3D. Like Link is in 3D now. This whole game's in 3D. And man, and I mean, I've since bought it. Like I own it on Nintendo 64. I own it on GameCube, the remake for it. I've got it on 3DS. They did a remake for that. Like I've got pretty much every version of it. There was a leak, and it seems pretty legit. They're supposed to be releasing a remake of this game on Switch 2 towards the end of this year. And I'll totally buy it. And man, it's the music in this game, and there's the whole trading quest where you haven't played Ocarina of Time, have you?
I have not played Ocarina of Time.
Oh my gosh. It's got all these great dungeons and these just memorable bosses. And you've got this whole trading quest where like you just throughout the game, like somebody will give you an item and then you find somewhere else that they're like, hey, I need that item. I'll trade you for this. And like you end up trading it for this really good sword and all this stuff. And it's just, it's got time travel in it. I mean, Ocarina of Time, it's got time travel in it. You go from like young Link to adult Link, and oh my gosh, just the music is so good. It's the greatest game of all time. It's my favorite game. Ocarina of Time.
That's a good one. Yeah. Like I said, never played it before. Am I mistaken? Did I fall for like an internet prank, or was there a peripheral that was the little flute thing that you'd plug in to the GameCube for this?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It was the GameCube. I'm thinking of something on the GameCube that had something.
They had the bow, like they had Link's bow or crossbow training or something. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, for the Wii. Yeah.
For the Wii, and they had like a peripheral for that. Like that was.
There was like a musical instrument I thought on the GameCube for one of these, but maybe I'm wrong.
They had Donkey Kong Bonga. Yeah, it came.
There was that,
bongo.
the bongos.
But you're still thinking Zelda.
There was like a Zelda game. I could have sworn there was like a Zelda game like this. I don't know. Probably wrong. Probably wrong.
There probably was. It's probably like the I think it was for Wii U, the vitality meter that they had that like one game used. Do you remember that?
No.
Like you stuck your finger in there and like checked your pulse or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Maybe it was for Wii. I can't remember.
They had like little gimmicks on like everything. Like that. Yeah.
They do. They still do that with stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like, like with the Switch 2, they've got like a mouse mode for your controllers and stuff, and it's just like,
who's going to use that? Right?
I don't need that. But I commend them for trying different things, though. Like
that's true. We wouldn't have what we have today if they didn't.
No, Nintendo is innovative, if nothing else. They're an innovative company, and I like it. So.
Not everything lands. You can't hit 1,000. That's fine. At least you're trying. At least you're taking a swing.
Yep.
I would appreciate for that. Absolutely. But yeah, my Zelda knowledge has quite the gap. Like early Zelda up through like Super Nintendo, I played. After that, not so much. Didn't play for a while. I picked up Four Swords and like Seasons, like whenever those came out. and I got a GameCube and everything just for that. And then dropped off again. Didn't play anything until I think Breath of the Wild was the first one that I played.
That's a good one to get back into.
It was a great game.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, number one for me. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you here. It's my number one favorite game. Anytime I see this game anywhere, I have to play it. I have it in my media room. I had it on mobile. I've had it in various formats here and there. I have it on NES. Galaga. Absolutely.
Wow. Are you serious?
Favorite game. Yes.
Holy
Galaga.
cow.
Love that game.
God bless
Love
you.
me some Galaga.
God bless you. That's awesome.
Yes. Got the 1-Up arcade. Love it.
Yeah.
I have it on the NES. It plays decent on the NES, but nothing beats the original arcade experience. And this is just a great one. It's in if you go into an arcade and they don't have Galaga, you got to walk away. That's not a real arcade, in my opinion.
No. Yeah.
But what else can I say about it? It's just a great space shooter.
It is.
Simple game.
It is.
So much fun.
Super simple.
Yeah.
But it
Let
gets
your
hard.
thing get captured and get the double thing going on.
Yeah, you get the double one. Yep.
Yeah. And it gets hard.
I remember. Yeah, I remember. I think my friend Ian got how far did he get in that game? Because he had it it was packaged with something else for the Super Nintendo. There was another game that was maybe it was Space Invaders that was in there with it. But I remember he got oh my gosh, I don't remember. He got really, really, really deep into that game, way far into it. I'll have to ask him. It was crazy, how many stages he was into it. It was I want to say it was over 100 at one time.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think I've only made it
ridiculous
12 or 13 or something like that.
Yeah. I maybe somebody out there that knows Galaga really well is probably there's not even that many stages in it. But whatever. He got really high. My point is, it was really, really high up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I guess I'm not that big of a fan.
Yeah. Well, when you're 12 years old and you don't really you have a limited number of games. I'm sure
that's true.
It's a rainy Saturday or something, and he's just playing.
It might have been the Namco Museum on the N64 because they had that on the PlayStation, which I had it for. And there's a Namco Museum, and you kind of walk around like a 3D environment, and they had Galaga and Pac-Man and I think Dig Dug and a couple others. And maybe or Midway Museum, because it's Midway Games, not Namco. Where's it Namco? Because it's always packaged.
No, it's Namco. It's Namco.
Is it Namco?
It's Namco. I've got it on Game Boy Advance. It's over there somewhere. Yeah.
I thought it was Midway. I don't know why I was thinking it was Midway. Anyways,
Midway did Centipede, and trying to think of what else they did. But yeah, Pac-Man and Galaga.
Oh yeah, Galaga, because they did Galaxin, and then they did Pac-Man, and then they did Balloon King or the King and the Balloon or something like that, and then they did Galaga. But Galaxin was the original, and then the Balloon King was kind of the same thing, but with balloons. And then they did Galaga, which was just leaps and bounds ahead of those two. But that's hands down my favorite game. If ever I see that game, I'll just sit down and play it.
That's awesome.
It's so much fun.
I would have never guessed that ever. We could live for eternity, and I still wouldn't have guessed that Galaga was your favorite game. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Fun game. Love it.
That's awesome.
Can't beat it.
I love it. I love that it's just such a simple game that is your favorite.
I love
game.
a simple game.
And it's so good. That's nice. It's nice. I like it.
Got the warm fuzzies. All right.
Yeah.
Let me throw out some honorable mentions real quick before we wrap this one up.
Yeah, I'll throw out a few for you. I'll just go down in order here real quick. I've got my newest one is actually Resident Evil Village, which is Resident Evil 8. Came out just I think 2021 or something like that. The game's just it's Resident Evil but with gothic horror and stuff, and it's chef's kiss. It's so good. I love it. Mass Effect 2, the first one was excellent. The second one was phenomenal. The third one was excellent. Second one's the
Never played
best.
it.
So good. So good. Great space opera, you know. Then, of course, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, like the shirt I've got here. Yeah. Fallout 3, I beat that several times. And then Splinter Cell Conviction from 2010. I played through that. It's a different take on Splinter Cell. There's still some stealth to it, but like you can mark your targets and then you hit like an execute button and then it just kind of goes into slow-mo and Sam Fisher's just like he just shoots all his targets real quick that you've got marked. And it had a co-op mode that I played through with my buddy David. And I think we took like a whole weekend and played through that co-op mode together. And I think that's why it's one of my favorite games, because David's not with us anymore, and just playing that game with him was just like we had so much fun playing that game.
Huh.
Those are my honorable mentions. Yeah,
never played any of those. Huh. All right. Well, I'll throw like I said, I made a top 10 list and just picked the top 5 out of it. Well, it was like a top 14 list, but I'll give you I'll round out my 10. Fable 2, Dragon Warrior, the original World of Warcraft on the PC.
Oh, wow.
Civilization 5, Sims 2, Super Mario 3, Halo, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater. List.
Which, by the way, if you're listening to the podcast or watching it right now, we have a Tony Hawk Pro Skater, a Dragon Warrior episode, a Halo episode, and we didn't do Super Mario 3. No, we did do Super Mario 3. Yes, we did all those.
I think it was our third episode or something like that.
Yep. Check those out. Yeah.
Those are fun. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So maybe we'll do some of these other games on here. We'll go back and play some of them and devote an entire episode to some of these for sure.
But not GTA 5. Because we don't have the time.
Not 5. We don't have the time, no. Although it is getting close to 20 years old. I don't know how many systems they've released that
That's
thing on.
True.
It's been around for a while, and it's still really popular.
It's kind of like Skyrim.
It's crazy.
They released it.
Right?
Have you seen that old, there's that, I mean, it's old now, but there's a meme where someone's like, they come out of a time machine. They're like, what date, or like, what year is it? And like, they're looking around and they look over at this sign for this game store and it says new release Skyrim, and they're like, what year is it? Because they've released it 500 times or something like that.
Every time there's a new system, gotta release it. Yeah, like the Breath of the Wild, that got released on the Wii and the Switch, and now there's like a Switch 2 version of it. So
Nintendo likes to milk. They like to milk their games as much as they can.
Mario Kart, they've had that same one out forever.
It's the same game. It's the same. I've got Mario Kart World that came packaged with my Switch 2. It's more Mario Kart. It's fun with the family, but it's more Mario Kart. I'm just like, it's the same game. Same game. But
same
they're getting
Rainbow Road.
People are paying them for it, so they're going to keep making them, and that's how it is.
Yeah. So everybody's got to have a copy of Mario Kart and Smash Brothers. Another one that they've just like the same game they've been milking forever. All right. Let's move on to the Retro Ramble. What do you say?
Yeah, Retro Ramble. So my question for you was a long one, and it goes in line with our video games here. What was one game you always wanted to play as a kid, but you never got to? And then for bonus points, if you eventually got to play it as an adult, like how'd you feel about it? I started this. I'm going to let you go on this one real quick.
Okay, good.
I know you're excited because you were coming up with this right before the show.
I've got every game. Every game I ever wanted. I wanted so many games as a kid. Growing up, we didn't have like my kids have. My kids have more games in a year than I think I did in my entire adolescence.
I was lucky to get like 2 games a year, birthday and Christmas.
Absolutely,
like, that's when you get your games. Yep.
You get one, and they were not cheap. I mean, they were cheap. They were like, looking back, they're like $20-$30 a piece, which isn't super expensive, but relative to the time and everything, sure, they were expensive. So yeah, like we didn't get games like all the time. So there were lots of games that I always wanted to play that I never got to play. But now I don't have the time to go back and play these games.
I know.
Because I'm still trying to play the games that are coming out as they're coming out and keep up with those games. So I don't have time to go back and play games that I didn't get to play.
Yep.
So no, I have not gone back and played any of these games that I've always wanted to play, and there's a bunch of them. Like every Zelda game that I haven't gotten to play, wanted to play, haven't had. I got, what is it? The one that they released on the Switch where you're with the birds and everything. I forget what that one was called. It was something about
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword, yes. I got that one. And I was like, that looks great. I want to play it. I never got to play it. I bought it. I sat down with it. I loaded it. I think I played like 2 minutes of it. It was a lot of story in the beginning.
It is.
And I just haven't gone back to it yet.
Yeah. That one, that's probably the most story heavy Zelda that I've played.
Oh, well, that figures.
Once you get past that first section, like it opens up and it, like there's a lot of fun to be had with it, but it's just like, man, there's a lot of story. But,
I don't have time for that. That's why I like Galaga. I just get in and I get out. Drop my quarter. I got 5 minutes. I'm good.
Yeah. And that's how I'm like, I'm now at the age where I'm blessed to be able to have the money to buy these games that I wasn't.
A whole collection of them. I don't get to play them.
Yeah,
but I have them.
There's this game I always wanted on eBay that, it's for $20. So I'm going to buy it. And I just haven't had time to play it. Which leads me to the answer to my question. My game I always wanted to play as a kid was Quest 64, which I ended up buying. Got it right there. And I always wanted to play that game. I couldn't, if I had the money for it from a birthday or Christmas or like mowing lawns, it was not available at our Walmart. We lived in a small town. They had a limited number of games that were on there, and Quest 64 was never on there. So I never got to play it. What's that?
No game stores in that small town either.
No game stores. No internet at the time. There was internet at the time, but I didn't have internet in my home to order it.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I always wanted to play that, and I think was it 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I saw this on eBay for like $20, and I picked it up, and it got in the mail. I put it in, and I started playing it, and I'm like, this game is not fun.
That's disappointing.
It's a role-playing game, but it's like you go into your battle, and it just like zooms out, and you're in this circle that you can walk around. But like the enemies are like super fast and they get to you really quick, and like you are really weak, and maybe I'm just not playing it right. Maybe at some point I'll go back and get a walkthrough or something and go through it. But it just looked like so much fun. But then playing it, I'm just like, gosh, I waited all this time, literally like decades to play this game, and it's didn't live up to the hype. So,
just
but
a little disappointing.
Such is life.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I got some stale popcorn. Do you have any stale popcorn?
I've got a couple. Yeah.
Okay. I got a couple. I'm going to give you one because we have some come under the seat, and I'll give you one, and then we'll save the next one for next week.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you this one because we just did Dogma a couple weeks back. Jay and Silent Bob. I saw this announcement the other day. Kevin Smith posted about it. There's a Jay and Silent Bob game out now on console and PC. Yeah. Isn't that wild? That's so crazy. It looks like fun. It's just like the old Ninja Turtle game or something. Beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Yeah, beat 'em up. Yeah. Man, that looks like so much fun. So I think I might check that out. It's like, I think it was like $20 on Switch or something like that. So
I think it's on sale right now, actually, too. Like,
is it?
For launch, it's on sale. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I saw it on there, but yeah.
So I thought I might check that out.
I love
that
when
looked
they
like
do little
fun.
retro games like that. Like they retroactively come out like, hey, this is like the game that we wanted back in the 90s, and we didn't have the budget or the popularity to make it, but now here it is, and we're just going to pretend like it's 1998, and we're going to make this.
It's going to be fun. Not a game for kids though. It didn't look like a kid's game.
Oh no! I mean, it's Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, it's it's in the whole whatever his universe is. I can't remember what the name of it is.
View Askew-averse or whatever.
Yeah. It's not for children.
Not a kid's game. All right, that was my stale popcorn. What you got for me?
Okay. So I found this out just the other day. We haven't had any episodes on this, but it's kind of a tidbit of information that's, whatever. Did you know that Seinfeld and Friends are in the same universe.
Oh, really? How do you make that connection?
They are shared by Mad About You. In one of the first few episodes of Mad About You,
yeah.
What's his name? I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, Paul Reiser. He finally sells his apartment. Because Helen Hunt's like, we're married, we're living together. Why do you need this other apartment? He's like, I just don't want to give it up or whatever. He finally sells his apartment, and he's like, I'm going to meet this guy to sell it to him, or whatever. Next scene, he walks into the hallway, and it's Kramer that he's selling it to. So Kramer's apartment was his apartment.
Huh.
And then there's a later episode where he runs into Jerry Seinfeld on the street, and they just do some talking or whatever. So there's that. So that makes the connection between Mad About You and Seinfeld. Well, there's another episode in Mad About You. My wife's been watching Mad About You. And so thus I've been watching it. There's another episode where they go into a restaurant where Phoebe's twin sister is working.
Yeah. And it actually carries over into the Friends episode. If I remember correctly, this was all done on the same day. Like all these episodes released on the same day, and all of this happened like in universe across these 4. I think there was like another show that it crossed over with too.
Maybe.
If I want to say there was like 4 of them all together. But yeah, like they used to do these all the time. They do these little crossovers. They were fantastic. It was so great. This little like world building that they would do. I remember they used to do it on TGIF all the time. They would cross over.
Oh, sure. Yeah. They were all the like Full House and Family Matters were in the same universe. And I think Sister was in there and all that. Yeah. That's great.
I love those. That's so much fun.
I saw that. I'm like Friends and Seinfeld, like Jerry Seinfeld and like Joey are in the same city,
right?
Yeah,
it's just weird. Competing for gigs, who knows?
Maybe, yeah. Anyway, that's my stale popcorn. That's fun. I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah.
All right, so we got some gum under the seat left over. Last week we did a live. We pre-recorded and then we posted up live our True Lies episode. We weren't there for it. We had some things come up and we just had to like record it early. But we still aired it on the same day. Today we're recording late. I can't push this one back in time, so it'll just be up late.
Same thing. Things come up.
So anyways, last week we weren't live, but we did get some live comments, and I just wanted to bring those up. Matt Faza 552 says, I would love to see a take on... I would love to see a take at a serious reboot, and this is part of our Retro Ramble. What would you like to see rebooted? He wants to see Thundercats.
Reboot. That'd be all right.
I could see that, yeah. Like, I know they did one recently, but it was like, they did like a weird like animation style with it, and nobody was happy with it. Like, it was too like, I don't know, chibi or whatever, like cutesy. Yeah, Thundercats, that'd be a good one. It's been a while.
Be fun.
I don't know that I ever really watched Thundercats, but I loved the transforming aspect of it, like that whole like mechanic I loved. And I remember having like the toys you could like put them together and build like the was it Voltron? Was that Thundercats?
I think that's right.
That's Voltron. But Thundercats didn't they have like something similar? Like they were all like in cat vehicles and then they like combined together into a giant mech? Am I remembering something wrong, something different?
We sound like idiots right now, but I don't remember. I was more to He-Man than I was Thundercats, but
yeah. No, Thundercats. Okay, yeah, Thundercats was the one where they were like the lion folks, and it was kind of He-Man-esque, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. I'm conflating Thundercats and Voltron, I believe. So yeah, Thundercats, I remember, he had the sword, and then like when he, like in the image, he was like holding it up and he was like looking through the hole in the sword. Yeah, okay. I vaguely remember Thundercats. I think it's another one that's like, I like the characters more than I actually like watched it or anything.
Yeah, I think they all come out of this time where they're making they're making cartoons to sell a toy line. Yeah, which I wish they would do again, because that's just, they're classics now, right? Like, it's just such a great marketing campaign to just have it in both, on screen. And now you've watched it on Saturday morning. Hey, why don't you ask your parents to take you to the store, and you can go out and you can get some of these characters and you can continue the adventure at home.
Right. Whereas opposed to just now, it's like, buy my meme coin or follow me on this thing or you buy this product that I'm hawking because I'm who you watch or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not the same now. Definitely not the same.
No, it isn't.
So Matt Fazza also came up and dropped us another comment. He says, watching you guys review True Lies makes me want to see your review of Last Action Hero. And we did that one the week before. So hopefully you go back and watch the Last Action Hero one.
Check it out, Matt.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. That led us into the True Lies one. We did Last Action Hero, and I said, you know what? I'm doing True Lies next because I have to. And it was worth it.
It was an Arnold double feature. It was great.
It was. Then we got another comment. We had discussed best movie references within a movie. It was another retro ramble. Jesse Lepin, 3673. Jesse Lepine, sorry. 3673 says the Lethal Weapon reference in Godzilla vs. King Kong when he fixes his dislocated shoulder on a building. I've seen Godzilla versus King Kong. I missed this, but I went back and I watched it on YouTube, and man, it's like a direct little reference. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's awesome.
All right. Continuing with another retro ramble about our favorite wrestlers. Will Ford 81 pops in here. Classic Will Ford. He says, you guys picked a couple of great ones. Mankind McFoley was a creative genius, and the Crow Sting was so stinking awesome. Dropping from the rafters and laying waste to the NWO was glorious. Then he gives us his favorites. My favorite wrestlers of all time were Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret's in-ring work was impeccable and hard-hitting. He always made it look like he was giving his all to win a real fight. As for my favorite heel, I got to go with Chris Jericho. He was incredibly gifted in the ring and would hilariously roast his opponents on the mic. I remember that he was really funny. He did.
Yeah.
He did go back and forth. I think there was a couple where he was going back and forth with The Rock, and they were pretty funny.
Yeah.
To work off of each other. So, that was a fun one.
Heels. Love the heels.
Yeah. The heels are always they seem like they'd be much more fun to be.
Yeah.
Just stir it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Those are good picks. Yeah. Oh man, Bret the Hitman Hart and Chris Jericho. Those are two different eras, but Hitman Hart. Yeah, that's a classic for sure. All right, from the Dogma episode, Movie Dude 74 gives us a little correction here, and I appreciate it. I kind of went back and there was a little record that needs to be set here straight. Movie Dude 74 says Kevin was, and this is in reference to, I think I asked you in the Retro Ramble. It was the movie reference within a reference.
Oh, yeah.
And I mentioned the Captain Marvel thing. So he says, Kevin Smith was surprised by the Stan Lee Captain Marvel cameo. If I recall his podcasting history, and Fat Man on Batman became Fat Man Beyond, and it still goes on with co-host Mark Bernardin. Sorry.
Okay.
So Kevin Smith was surprised by the Stan Lee Captain Marvel cameo. So I went back and I looked this up. Kind of. Yeah. Like, he knew about it before the movie came out. But Stan Lee was in failing health whenever they filmed this, and he passed away before the movie came out. So they reached out to Kevin Smith and they said, hey, look, the next, cameo we were going to do with Stan Lee was going to be him on a bus reading the Mallrats script and rehearsing his lines. We couldn't get good dialogue out of him. Do you have alternate takes that he did on set that we can use the audio from? And so they pulled the audio from Mallrats. So that's why you hear him repeating the lines over and over again, but you don't actually see him saying the lines.
Yeah. Okay.
And so he kind of knew, but he was still surprised by it. So.
Yeah.
But that's
cool,
just awesome still.
Yeah,
still an awesome story. I love it.
Yeah.
Got a couple more here.
Okay.
Best anti-hero of all time. Jesse Lepin, 3674. Again, one word. Spawn.
Oh, yes! I hadn't even thought about Spawn.
Spawn's a good one.
Man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a really
great
good one. I still think that Hellboy could take him on and win in a fight, but
maybe, yeah.
Spawn's good. It'd be
they're
a
both
good
kind
fight.
of like similar, aren't they? Like they're both minions of hell or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be good. I don't know that they'd fight either. There'd have to be a reason. Is it DC and Marvel, or are they both DC?
No. Dark Horse and Image.
Okay.
Image. It's Todd McFarlane created Spawn, and he's the one that helped found Image Comics
after he left Marvel and DC because they weren't. Yeah.
And then Mike Mignola made Hellboy.
Okay.
And I don't know how. I don't know if just like. I haven't read up on that. I don't know if Dark Horse was just a place that decided to publish it, and he's just been with Dark Horse ever since. I don't know, but
I think Dark Horse was where DC sent their darker, like more adult comics. That was
Vertigo.
Oh, I thought that was Dark Horse.
Okay. They ended up making Vertigo comics to do, like some of their, like Fables stuff. And Constantine and stuff like that. Yeah.
So then where did Dark Horse come from?
I don't know. I need to do that. I need to do some research on that. I don't know.
Right.
I know Dark Horse for a long time was like making their money off of making comics for licensed properties. Like they originally had the rights to do Alien and Predator and Star Wars and Transformers. I think they still have Transformers, G.I. Joe. But then, like when Disney bought Fox, like and bought all of the stuff from Lucas, like all that stuff went over to Marvel.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah,
but does DC own Dark Horse now?
I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
Okay. I always pictured them two associated together. Maybe I've been wrong all these years. Maybe I've been wrong. I don't know. Maybe a future. Gum under the seat or whatever.
Yeah.
Not gum under the seat. What is it? Stale popcorn.
Stale popcorn.
Maybe future stale popcorn. I may have to do a little research on this one and come back at you.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. We're talking top 5 games a day. We post up early in the day that we're going to be discussing that day, and it'll be coming out later that night. Labsy, one of our fans over on Instagram, he replied to that post announcing yesterday that we were going to be talking about this, and he gave us his top 5.
Oh, awesome.
So we got Labsy's here. Top 5 video games of all time. I don't know what order these are, if these are in any particular order, but he gave us, I'm not going to put numbers next to him, but he gave us Donkey Kong Country 2, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Link to the Past, and Donkey Kong Country 1. Which is
my gosh, like, all SNES games, all SNES games. So good. So I forgot about maybe I put Super Metroid on this list. Like I forgot about Super Metroid. It's so freaking good. It is so good.
Donkey Kong games, those were so much fun. And they looked really good for the time too.
Really, really good. And they're still making Donkey Kong Country games, and they are so hard, but they are a lot of fun. Fun.
I haven't played one since the Super Mario days, but man. Or the Super NES days, but man, I love those. Those are great games. I remember spending so much time over at Aunt Kathy's over the summer just playing those games and trying to like collect all the letters and everything, and 100% that one. Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we got. Please leave us comments. We will read them, whatever they are. Within reason. We're not going to read anything obnoxious or inappropriate, but if you keep it PG-13, even if you're insulting us, we will read it and address it. I have no problem with that. But please, be nice, be kind, rewind, all that. But let's have some fun. Throw us your comments. Tell us what your favorite top 5 games are in the comments. Hit us back. With that, I'm gonna give you the retro ramble, and we'll walk out of here on this long one. This one's easy, simple, straightforward. This is actually going to tie into next week's episode. Next week, we are going to be doing Jumanji, the original Jumanji movie. Robin Williams, Jumanji. I think it was 90. I don't know. I'm going to get it wrong. I think it was 97.
It was like 90.
94? Mid 90s. Mid 90s. We'll know next week. We'll give you that next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. 95. I got it.
95. Split in the middle.
We're close. So my retro ramble ties into that. Favorite board game. What is your favorite board game? That'll tie in pretty nicely to a movie about board games.
Love it.
All right. Well, folks, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to this podcast Takes Tokens. Check us out next week. We're going to be talking about 1995's Robin Williams classic Jumanji. Make sure you don't miss a single episode by subscribing wherever you are. And always, as always, be kind, rewind. And until next time, we'll see y'all around.
See you guys.